Hi everyone, my name is Ashley and this is my discussion for ways to engage students. First, I would like to say that all the Module 3 readings were quite interesting to read and were very beneficial for me to read, especially the first article that was about the kindergarten students that felt that they didn't like going to school. Personally, this article did catch my attention quite a lot because I do teach kindergarten students, and it is very important for my students to feel very motivated to come to school, and very important for me to make sure that they know that school is a fun place and that I enjoy for them to come to school as well. Which also leads to the second article, which was measuring what's inside. I find this quite interesting because we should find ways to measure students' engagements and students' interest and their motivation, because it's really important for them to feel motivated into going to school, and for us to make sure that we let them know that school is a welcoming place, a caring place, and that their environment is a beneficial environment for them. Personally, in my past reflection, for when it comes to engaging students, depending on the modality, the way that I engage my students is quite different. However, I would feel that in-person and virtual students are almost quite the same way for me to engage them. For the in-person students, I do try to provide them manipulatives. As I said, I do teach the kindergarteners, so I feel that manipulatives is quite important for them to use, especially when it comes to mathematics. I do find it that I use it quite a lot, and sometimes when it comes to phonics as well. As for virtual, in the past I did try to use digital manipulatives, but unfortunately with kindergarteners it is quite harder for them to use because they are not used to the technology. So the past year has been quite difficult ever since the beginning of the pandemic. Midway, when we were mid-year of the school year and the pandemic started, it wasn't quite as difficult as it was as last year, because the students did get to use the technical tools before going into quarantine. Meanwhile, at the beginning of this school year, it was quite difficult for the students and for the parents to get accustomed to as well. It is very difficult and challenging for students when it's more technical tools than when it's more manipulatives and hands-on learning and in-person. As for a combination, when I did have in-person and digital students, virtual students, I did find myself using digital resources and digital manipulatives to give them the equal opportunity for both type of modalities. In response to the ethics of care video, I did find myself quite interested in this video because the ethics of care video does speak volumes, because in regards to engaging students, we got to make sure as teachers that we let the students know that we care for them and that we enjoy for them to come to school, and we enjoy their presence, we enjoy their personalities. It is very important for us teachers to make sure that we create the environment for the students and making sure that they feel welcome. I feel that the ethics of care video also does reflect on the past teachers that I've had, because I have noticed that in the past, at one point, that I didn't know that one of my teachers did not like me, which made me feel less motivated and didn't even make me feel like going into school or going into her classroom. So I feel that the ethics of care video is quite essential, especially for pre-service teachers. I feel that pre-service teachers should take into account this video, and even current teachers right now, because it is important for us to make sure that we let the students know and that we show them how much we care for them, even just the little things, and just listening to them can make a whole difference for them, a whole different experience for their educational journey. And that is my discussion. Thank you for watching.